What's up? We're back on the record and we're talking to Njisane Phillip about world-class cycling. You know, we have in this country a long history of top-class talent at cycling. We've been PanAM champs, CAC champs. The only thing we ain't win is Olympics. You know, what you going to do about that in Rio?
Medal for sure. You know, it's just which one. You know what I mean? We're going for the top one, but you know, for sure this time.
You know, a lot of the cycling gurus, right?
Yeah.
After your race in London, they had a lot of somebody put like about 1,200 words in the papers the day after about this tactic, that gear, and how do you feel about what you did in London?
I'm proud. You know,
so am I, but
you know,
when technically it was great. Stepped up on the day. Didn't expect to have that performance. You know, I thought it was more of just doing the 200 and going home, but that pressure and the atmosphere, you know, I just was basically riding that wave, and it was great. I had a lot of fun. I didn't have no expectations, so I think that's why I did so well at, you know, so young. I was listening to a BBC interview with U.S. goalkeeper Tony Meola, who was in the infamous 1989 final, and we ain't going to talk about that, but one of the things he had 100 caps for the U.S. team, and the interviewer asked him what was the biggest moment for his career, and he said, well, every one of my dreams came true the first time I played for the national team, and the other 99 were bonus. How do you feel when you put on that red, white, and black kit?
It's a great feeling to, you know, just put on Trinidad and Tobago and represent your country, because I mean, all eyes on you. You know what I mean? And everybody could see where you come from, and it's just great pride.
You know, in the Tour de France, you'll see guys with their national champions colors and the neck band and the arm band. When you race, you're the Trinidad and Tobago champion. You're the hemispheric PanAM champion. What little tokens do you put to represent that when you come up against some of these European powerhouses?
Nothing really. You know, once I have on Trinidad and Tobago, it's good. Everything else is just accessories, and you know, I just like to like glamorize everything on the bike, right? So
yeah, but I mean, somebody else will have on the same kit.
Nah, but I mean, no.
I mean, they will have your legs inside the kit,
nah,
but I mean,
nah, I just stand out doing things differently. You know, like me, I like to wear tall socks, super tall socks, and it drives everyone crazy that I wear such tall socks. I mean, every time I race, the commentators talk about it on TV, and you know, I wear pink gloves. It's different.
And you listen to a lot of Bungie Garland.
A lot of Bungie Garland.
What, he was in your party over the weekend as well?
No, he didn't come.
He didn't come down?
No. But he can be performing this weekend.
I know he was in last year, right?
Yeah.
So what's the connection with you and Bungie?
When I was younger, I just always loved his music. You know, that was just always my swag with the whole dreads, because I wanted dreads too because of him. I just like that.
He ain't so aerodynamic.
Nah, it's not that. I just like seeing him like on TV performing at feds as a child. You know, and he comes out with like his dreads and how he had the party rolling, and just his lyrics too. You know, he's a super talented guy.
Did you play a lot of Bungie in your preparation for any of these things?
Yeah, for the Olympics. Yeah, I listen. Well, all my races.
What's on your playlist right now?
Right now it's just a lot of rap music, but like cycling time is just always be like Bungie, but like super old school too. You know, like Get On Bad or like Onika Bustic and things like that. Really high power soca. I listen to like a lot of Super Blue too, like, because that's like my next like favorite artist. My favorite song is Chambalasi by Super Blue. I listen to it before every single race. That's the last song that I listen to before I race. Every match sprint. Because I just love the horn, you know?
When young, now you're a pretty young guy.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people understand how young you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But you're a role model for a lot of kids too. Yeah. And people, not just kids, older people look up and say, you know what? A young boy from South doing this, I could do better.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that rule? I take a lot of pride, you know, with things that I achieve in life because, again, like I think I've been scarred by like society, like school, like growing up in school, suffering from ADD. I've been scarred by always being told I'll be a failure in life. You know what I mean? So I take a lot of pride in everything that I do.
You ever went up to somebody and said,
nah, that's not how I am, but it always plays back in my mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That damn, what he used to tell me.
You know, recently, unfortunately, one of our stalwarts, also a former sprint champion in Trinidad, mm-hmm. Clinton Grant, had an accident on the road and died.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you go out on the road?
I'm gonna be extremely honest with you. When we get out on the road, we are prepared to fight, honestly, because I mean, drivers, they show no respect to us. I mean, every day that I go out on the ride, we almost fight someone, guaranteed.
What do you think we need to do about road safety, especially for cyclists and motorcyclists?
There's nothing that we could do. I think where we are now, I think we didn't prepare for development of the country. You know, we have traffic everywhere. People are driving on the shoulders. So, I mean, it's not safe at all, and there's nothing that we could do because we can't even add on an extra like shoulder anyway.
To say bike lane.
So to put bike lane doesn't really make any sense. But even the drivers, they show no respect. Taxi drivers.
But you drive?
I drive.
How's it different coming from a cyclist perspective when you're driving?
I know because when I drive, I show a lot of respect to like cyclists and pedestrians, you know, because I know how it feels. Sometimes if I'm riding, I get like,
it's like crazy.
A mirror. Pow! Yeah. Or they show no respect, whereas they don't know how fast we're coming, so they see us and they drive out still. We have to slam on the brakes, and it's like, they just don't show any respect. I mean, it does have a lot of drivers that show respect sometimes when we're driving on the highway.
2%.
Nah, not 2%. I would say like probably like 10% of the country. Sometimes we have people that actually follow us when we're on like the shoulders. We have truck drivers that stop sometimes when we get flat tires, and so I mean, not everybody, but you know, they have a few that, you know, that just don't show respect at all.
We coming right back at you, closing hard, just like how we do it all the time. Tuesday night on the record.